Shalom. Well, I was doing some studying and putting some pieces together for a different message that I am going to be doing some point this week. Anyway, I have bits of advice here out of Scripture for those of you out there who are trying to spread the word to others. And I've noticed and generally see this through a lot of YouTube videos where you get street preachers out, they're trying to do their best. And there's a place in London called Speaker's Corner. This is constantly arguing, nonstop arguing. And me, I'm not the type of person that's going to get into those kinds of things. I have been telling some people that towards the end of the summer, going into the fall, that I am going to be in the habit of getting out and doing some street preaching. Right now, I am looking at some equipment for it, some headsets. I don't know if I'm going to go wire or wireless yet, but a speaker that has enough sound to it and loud enough that I can keep physically attached to my body. That way, like with some of these other people, you don't have people coming up, unplugging it and stuff like that and so forth. And if somebody wants to physically come into contact with me to try to affect the equipment, well, hopefully for them, that doesn't happen. That being said, through the information that I was studying, for those of you, again, out there, like I said, who are trying to preach the word to others, but you keep running into some roadblocks and people who want to get argumentative and cast debates and all this other kind of stuff, I'm going to just tell you right now, stop entertaining it. Because they're not there to learn or to listen. They're there simply just for debate, for their own personal entertainment. Stop it. So, this is what two parts out of the New Testament. I'm going to go ahead and throw this one at you. And the one out of Titus actually is a little more straightforward here. But let's start in Matthew 7:6 here, where it says, "Do not give what is holy to the dogs, and do not throw your pearls before swine, or they will trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces." So in other words, what this is saying is somebody who's going to be argumentative and they're not going to listen to you and they're not there to have an actual discussion, don't waste your time with them. I won't say ignore them, but if anyone ever saw the movie Passion of the Christ, when Yeshua was standing before Herod, he didn't say a word. He was dead silent the entire time. Why? Do not give what is holy to the dogs and cast your pearls before swine. He didn't say a word to them. He basically ignored them. Now, the next one that I want to share with you is out of Titus chapter 3. And this is out of verses 7 through 9. It says, "But avoid foolish controversies and genealogies and strife and disputes about the law, for they are unprofitable and worthless. Reject the factitious man after a first and second warning, knowing that such a man is perverted and is sinning, being self-condemned." So if you start getting these people up there that want to sit and start strife and create disputes and, well, just generally create anarchy, ignore them and walk away from them. Don't even acknowledge their existence being in front of you, because your breath and your time, your thought process, your speech is drastically more important. And the other reason I say don't waste your speech, and for those of you out there, you need to go back and read James chapter 3, because somebody who is untrained and they are unstable in their emotions and is not strong in the Ruach HaKodesh will be eventually will be worn down to the point where they're going to lash out. And that is exactly what they're looking for you to do, is to lash out at them, because now they have something against you to show you that you are a hypocrite of what you speak. And if you do lash out, and they refer to you as a hypocrite, well, then they would be correct. You are a hypocrite, because now you are not practicing what you are preaching to them. So it's where you've got to learn, and it usually comes with time and maturity, to learn how to control your emotions and to control your speech. So with that, brothers and sisters, shalom, and have a good night.